Hello, Sagittarius. Hello, my angels. This is going to be your new moon in Pisces reading for the beginning of March 2022. It's good primarily for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Sagittarius. I follow tropical astrology, but it could resonate anywhere where you have Sagittarius in your tropical chart, so be open-minded about that. Also, keep in mind it's a general message. It's not a personal one-on-one message. It is general, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. So if this doesn't hit it for you, Sag, try watching readings on this channel for any other part of your natal chart, and you could find important and valuable messages and insights when you watch readings for other parts of your chart as well. If you would, however, like to book a private reading with me that is not general but is personal and just for you, and to check out some of the other services I offer to my subscribers here on YouTube, that's all on my website. Check out the website. It's down in the description below. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma Chandra Sagittarius, my favorite fire sign, the angels that walk among us. How are you, my angels? I have a great spread here for you. I think that the beginning of March is going to be interesting. A lot of court cards came out, so you could be enacting and activating rather different aspects of yourself, or there could be a lot of people that you come into contact with. I feel like there will be a lot of mayhem around you in the beginning of March, but it's all about balancing out your life, going in a good direction, trusting the path you're on, and taking the lead in your own life. What a lot of cards came out of the Illumination Oracle deck, and I said, okay, Spirit, show me Sagittarius at the beginning of March and what the new moon is bringing in. And I have patience. There you are, Sag, being patient as you are. Regain control and balance the situation. I also have pay attention to the details. Distance and world travel. Some of you may be traveling quite a bit in March. I did see the chariot here. So I think that there might be a lot of movement. You will need to be patient at this time, Sagittarius. I feel like in the beginning of the month, I felt it as I was getting into your energy. There's going to be a lot of hurry up and wait. And in your waiting times, when you wish things were going quicker, knowing you need to be patient, you're actually being afforded opportunities the first 2 weeks in March to regain control of some things in your life, and maybe even in your environment that you felt like you've lost control of. Perhaps it's your home, perhaps it's work, perhaps it's a relationship, perhaps it's racing thoughts, what you're eating, whatever you feel like you've lost some control of. This will be a time to regain control and balance out situations that have been otherwise unbalanced. You will find the answers to help you regain control and balance out your life by paying attention to details. Details are going to be very important. Make sure you read the fine print for everything. Don't miss any important emails this month. Make sure you get back to colleagues, friends, family members. It's going to be in the details. Details will be important. And also, obviously, patience. A few more cards came out, and I feel like this may speak to relationships of some kind. I have unhealthy patterns, addictions, holding on, but then fresh start and you're on the right path came out. Ah, I see. And, you know, temperance and justice came out for you, which are similar energies. I feel like Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra, and also Aries too. There's like two sides, and there's this balancing act going on. This is a good month. The beginning of March is a good time to bring balance into your life and take a look at patterns in relationships or in, speaks to addictions, just unhealthy patterns that you're holding on to and that other people want you to be beholden to as well. I see quite a bit of resistance in the environment. So I think that a lot of you, for the most part, really want to be part of change, and you're being very visionary about it. I see a lot of faith and a lot of hope and a belief in the self. But this is a sticking point for you, the unhealthy patterns that you're holding on to. You have a chance to make a fresh start at some place and some point in your life. Just know that with the fresh start, you will be on the right path. Don't let anything hold you back at this time, Sagittarius. They wanted me to use the Colette Baron Reid Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck. I love Colette. She has this gentle way and constructive way of giving us really good advice and letting us know the energy we'll be in at this time. Rabbit Spirit came out. Now is a lucky time. Well, I know you guys like that. You are the lucky sign. You're our lucky penny. You're the four-leaf clover. You're that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's Sagittarius for me. Something may happen for you guys important around St. Patrick's Day as well, because they talk about the luck of the Irish. I just saw St. Patty's Day in green. Wear green this month. They're showing me green all of a sudden. Okay, tap into that good luck and that good fortune. Now is a lucky time for you, Sag. You will have good luck. They're telling me, your guides are telling me that some things are going to happen for you at the beginning of March that will surprise you, that will make you really happy, that you didn't expect. She's a little nervous. You know, rabbits are the hamburger of the animal kingdom. So she is a very vigilant little mama and person, I think, is what I'm seeing here. Keep your ears open, Sag, and be ready to hop and ready to run towards good opportunities. Now is a very lucky time for you. Also, Eagle came out. Spirit has your back. Eagle is about flying the coop. This is a predator animal. We have an animal that's preyed upon, but also a predator animal. You might feel like you're a little bit of both at the beginning of the month. Know that Spirit has your back. Spirit is walking with you. Spirit is supporting what you're doing right now. Okay, and Eagle asks you, do you want to just be a chicken in a coop, or do you want to fly and soar and be free and get a higher perspective? It is a card of knowledge and wisdom and freedom. So know that Spirit has your back right now. It's a lucky time. It's a lucky time for freedom. It's a lucky time for change, good fortune and opportunity. I wanted to know if you would have a challenge. And they said, chameleon spirit, act as if. Oh, he's molting and he needs some space. He may feel a little vulnerable right now. Number 14, which is 5, conflict, loss, and change. I do see quite a bit of just, what would I call it? My grandmother would call it hullabaloo. There's all this hullabaloo around you in the beginning of March. You're going to have to act as if your problems are your problems and other people's problems are other people's problems. You're going to have to be very calm in the face of some storms and anxiety. There are a lot of people around you, Sagittarius, at the beginning of March that are going to be all wound up. You are just going to have to breathe and be like, okay. You're going to have to act as if. You may find, and I do have strength here on the table in the face of adversity. You may have to kind of wear a poker face and keep some of your stronger emotions to yourself. Again, other people's problems are other people's problems. That's what I keep hearing. Also, I noticed at the bottom of the deck, stag spirit. Take the lead. Now, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Your job right now is to take a role of leadership in your life. I was excited the last time I read for you guys here on this channel, middle to end of February. You were like these secret divine tricksters. Like you were the magician. You came out as the magician again as well. Like you have all the plans. You have all the secret knowledge. Watch me work. Watch me go. I know what I'm doing. I have all the answers. I'm not going to tell everybody my magic recipe or my formula. Just watch me do what I do and be amazed by my magician energy. I think it's paying off, and you may be almost thrust this month into a role of leadership and authority. You will be asked to lead others and set a good example. I feel like I love all the fire signs. There's something so special about each of you. But I feel like Sagittarius is a wonderful leader. You guys are creative, you're benevolent, you're very forgiving, lighthearted, easygoing. You laugh things off. You're this mutable sign right up. It's like people almost forget you're a fire sign right up until they realize you're a fire sign. And then they see that spark and that blowtorch and that King and Queen of Wands energy and the Knight of Wands. And you are coming out as the King of Wands is how you're going to see yourself this month. And also your advice from Spirit is the Queen of Swords. These are strong energies. Those are roles of leadership and authority in life, in relationships, at work, in your family. You're going to be asked to do it. You're going to be asked to be very straightforward and direct with people too, Sagittarius. And you're going to shine. You're going to do it. But I feel like this message is helping you just stay strong through, again, a lot of hullabaloo is what I see here. So the overall energy for the beginning of March is the Two of Pentacles. Some of you may have a practical choice to make, and you will need to be practical. If I do it this way, this will happen. If I do it this way, this will happen. But with the Eight of Pentacles being the catalyst or the challenge, I think this is about what you do with your everyday life and balancing out quite a bit. Some of you may be ignoring your emotions at this time. You won't have a lot of time for play. You're going to be keeping all your balls in the air. Some of you may need to decide between two jobs, what you put your work into. Watch out carrying too much. Whenever I see the Two of Pentacles, he's holding a lot and he may fall. Ask other people for help. Do you really have to juggle it all? Maybe you do. So I see very, very busy, busy, busy. Make sure you take time to look up at your accomplishments in your work, because remember, it's in the details. Now, he is very focused on the details, but I don't think you're going to be focused a lot on your long-term goals right now. I think you're going to be hyper-focused on details. So don't expect perfection out of yourself. Only put work in towards what you feel will be a personal accomplishment for you. Some of you are going to have two jobs this month, or I just see super busy, and not being able to pay attention to maybe the environment so much because you're hyper focused on something. I did a little bit of clarification. They didn't want me to clarify too much, but they let me clarify this Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I got the Chariot, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. The Five of Wands came out twice for you guys. Okay, there's a lot of back and forth energy here for you at the beginning of the month, Sag. I think some of you will be traveling with the Chariot, or there's a Cancerian around you. You may be fighting with that Cancerian, that Cancer person, and you don't know what to do about that. Could be a Cancer. Maybe you have Cancer in your chart. It's like, what am I driven towards? You may have some inner conflict that you experience. There could be conflict in the environment. Watch out for road rage, people fighting on planes, trains, and automobiles, picking the right path to move forward. What are we doing here? Where are we going? It's just going to be a lot of back and forth energy about the direction things are going for you. And you may meet a little bit of competitive resistance in the environment. As I always say about the Five of Wands, this is not the Five of Swords. This is like the mud pit of life. Everyone has different opinions. We don't live in an echo chamber. Try to be part of solutions and not part of problems. I see y'all just trying to mind your own business and work. Meanwhile, the building's on fire, or maybe a car, travel, work. I just saw some of you may have like travel plans or a rental car or a hotel fall through. It's only to give you a better opportunity. Remember, now is a lucky time. So don't pay attention to bullshit and things that fall through and people fighting with you. You're on the right path. And don't let anybody take you out of a role of leadership. Okay, you guys are great leaders. What's driving you right now is the High Priestess. I feel and the moon is here as well. Sag, I think you're going to be very connected to the upper realms. In Pisces season, one of the things that, and this is the Piscean High Priestess, and also for Libra for me as well. What Pisces teaches us is to trust our own vision and trust our intuition. It's a time to trust yourself and listen to your own intuition. I think that you will be kind of like a spider and silently observing other people. I think you will experience some mystical moments for yourself as well. Yeah, very ethereal, very connected to the upper realms. I think you will experience synchronicities. I think visions will come to you in dreams. I think you will be able to intuitively know how to handle the busyness all around you. And as you watch others in the environment, you will learn a lot about them, okay? Silently observe as the High Priestess. You feel the need to take time to yourself as well. I feel it will be a time of prayer and meditation and cleansing and getting in touch with your intuition again. Divine, sacred, feminine knowledge, which resides in all of us, all men and all women. You have this beautiful balance of masculine and feminine energy on the table, Sagittarius. Oh, I just got goosebumps when I said that. Spirit saying yes, yes, they do. Looking very beautiful. Recent past and deep within. Your subconscious mind is Temperance. Here you are. So with the High Priestess and Temperance, I'm almost feeling like you're saying to the world, I am an island. I bring peace and calm and quiet balance into my life. You do want peace and calm in your life. It's like recently things were calm and you had it all balanced. And then all of a sudden in the beginning of March, it's going to be like, whoa, suddenly things are out of balance and I have to regain control. You will feel patient. Your subconscious mind is telling you you've got what it takes in all this craziness and all this rushing around and all this strong drive and forward motion. Lots of forceful energy coming off the Chariot here. You're just going to have to prioritize quite a bit and deal with differences of opinion in your environment. I think you want to handle it well with the High Priestess and Temperance, but Spirit's asking you to kick it up a notch, okay? Your advice from Spirit is the Queen of Swords. You could have a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius female in your life. This could represent them, or this could also, this is your advice. So they're asking you to mirror this energy. Kings sustain an environment and they're strategists. Queens create the environment and they provide solutions. And when I clarified the Queen of Swords, I got the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Cups. I also noticed that she's looking right at this King of Swords, and whoever this guy is, he doesn't look too terribly happy. You could identify as one or both of these characters right now in your life. Spirit is saying to you, be very direct, okay? Protect your heart, have strong boundaries, say what you mean and mean what you say. She is a giver of sound advice and she is excellent at providing solutions, and you will have an opportunity to do that. You don't need to be all lovey-dovey right now. You just need to speak the truth, Sag. I see you trying to cooperate and like show people how it's done here with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles came out twice. Very cooperative, very beautiful, very, very mutable. But at the same time, it's like, holy shit, this is stressful. Four of Cups. What do I really want here? What do I really want? I think that you're not quite sure. Through a cooperation and the direct communication, Spirit's saying address fear and worry and really evaluate what you want emotionally. Watch out for feelings of constantly thinking the grass is greener on the other side, and emotional apathy as well. You may help another person with that. Conversely, this could be a person in your life that you're trying to cooperate with and work with, but there is stress coming off of this person or between the two of you and a general malaise about some things. Trying to have emotional stability here. It's difficult, but there is a cooperative energy. You're being asked to be straightforward and strong. The action you'll be taking in the middle or the beginning of March, the Five of Wands. Now, I can see that you're trying to come up with solutions and be peaceful and quiet. And I think I loved this. It's like there's all this shit going on outside of your office and you're like, oh my God, you know what? I'm just gonna do my thing here in the break room or at my office or at home. And oh my God, do I really have to get in there? Yeah, you kind of do. You kind of do. It's almost unavoidable. I see you jumping into it here, but there will be tension. A lot of cooks in the kitchen, I see here. Differences of opinion. And I clarified it and I got the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and Strength. I think that this is an environment that you might have been dealing with for a while with the Seven of Pentacles. 7 years, 7 months maybe. Even it's a 7. But look how tired he looks. He's like, oh my God, I've been working out in this hot sun. I'm carrying heavy burdens here. I can't really get a lot of help because these folks are too busy arguing about the way it's done. Meanwhile, I'm just picking everything up and doing it myself. Ugh. I see you in kind of a loner vibe right now. And Spirit's saying, hey, stand up for yourself. Work through your stress. You're not imagining this, okay? What do you really want here? You will have to be strong. There could be a Leo in the mix. Some of you have Leo in your chart. Let your brothers and sisters in Leo help you. They teach us strength of character. You're going to have to be the HR department in your own life and deal with a little bit of bullshit. You just will. You guys will handle it really well. The way you're seeing yourself is the King of Wands. Sagittarius is king. Ladies and gentlemen, you are the King of Wands. Now, this could be another masculine that you are focusing on. The Ace of Swords, the Magician, and the Star. But I'm going to read it the way I hear it and the way I like it. And I want you to be inspired by it the way I am. You are a grand visionary. You are the stag, Sag. You are a leader. You are benevolent. You are creative. You are charming. You inspire other people. Why do you see yourself this way? The Ace of Swords, the Magician, and the Star. It's like you know that you are the person in your own little cosmos here with the right answers, with the right plan that will bring hope to everyone. My goodness, aren't you a grand visionary right now? You have a lot of hope and a lot of self-belief, and you know you have the answers. It's either that or there's this other fire sign that you are dying to manifest. They could be an Aries and they could be an Aquarius. But manifesting hope, freedom, renewal, change, balance, and holding the sword of discernment while you do it. You are this king, Sag. Hidden factors around you that are going to support you or give you some trouble. Ugh, I think it's going to give you some trouble. 3 cards came out. I let 3 come out. The Nine of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. I feel like this might be your reaction to your environment too. The Nine of Swords has come out twice. Okay, someone or people in your environment, or maybe even coming within yourself, are stressed out. So watch out for your sleep-wake cycle. Watch out for headaches. Watch out for eye pain, shoulder and back pain. Or someone around you is just super stressed out. And when they get stressed out, they act kind of like a lunatic and on impulse. They may not like what you're doing or where you're going. And the Seven of Wands, people around you feel challenged in some way. And I see that you're willing to work through things, but you'd like to be the catalyst for change and hope and truth. Other people might not like you in this leadership role. And you may feel a little uncomfortable being the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. It's going to take you strength to do this. You will be met with some worry and the need to move quickly and the need to defend yourself. You have the high ground. You're going to have to think fast and think on your feet, Sag, and match other people's like mouthy, stressed out, negating energy. That's what I see here. And this Queen of Swords is going to have to say to the Knight of Swords, whoa there, Nelly, calm down. The way you're going to be feeling in March is the Three of Pentacles. So I've got the Three of Pentacles here twice. Sagittarius, you are being so mutable. Watch me, learn from me, building, learning, and growing energy. You will be showing other people how it's done. I think you will feel like you have something to contribute right now, and that you are going to be recognized and rewarded for what you bring to the table. I see you really trying to be strong in the face of maybe change and adversity. But the final outcome is the King of Swords. So you will also need to be a master strategist and have a poker face. You need to focus very clearly on the truth. But I kind of get the sense that this is a person that you may go toe-to-toe with in your life. And clarifying this, I have Justice, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Okay. I think that a major choice has to be made. With the Libra energy of Justice, this could be a judge, a lawyer, someone giving legal advice, head of a legal department. It could just be a person in your life that wants to define the truth. But when I add the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords to this person may be someone that challenges you, Sagittarius. This person may want to define the truth. This person's also not afraid to play dirty, and they will ask a lot of questions about you too, and maybe keep tabs on you. There is a need for information coming off of this person, but also a distrust and someone who's quick to get agitated and fight. And they may say, I'm the one that's right. I'm the one that's fair. And you're like, well, I mean, let me look at the details again. Oh, this is stressful. I don't know about that. You're going to have to act as if. Spirit has your back, Sagittarius. I don't care if this is a boss, co-worker, family member, romantic partner, or this could also be, again, you could be the king here in a different kind of energy saying, look, fair is fair. We're going to get to the bottom of this and we're going to be honest. Justice is an omen for others. If you're the one being honest and being fair, justice will be served in your favor. If you're not being fair and you're playing dirty, Spirit is watching you, and the esoteric court of law will judge you, and you will get proper cause and effect. So Choose honesty and choose wisely. You may have to fight for what you want. Take only what belongs to you. When I get the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords, this can be taking information without someone else's permission, taking knowledge that does not belong to you, or someone takes knowledge that doesn't belong to you. You may have to stand up for yourself. You may also have someone questioning your motives and what you're doing. You're going to be stressed out by it, but you're being told to match it with the Queen of Swords and take the lead and act as if. It will require patience for you, okay? Regain control and balance out the situation. You can be the King and the Queen of Swords, the solution provider, the strategist, getting information, bringing balance, and fighting for what you want here in this beautiful way as the Magician and the Star. I do have the Magician here at the bottom of the deck. So you are still in Magician energy, the single catalyst for change. But it might be a confusing time. Also, wow, Six of Wands and the Hierophant. Sagittarius, something you don't see coming is maybe some kind of a promotion or a success, or finally getting into a role of leadership. You just might not see it through a veil right now, probably because you're too focused on your present moment, and you're supposed to be. Just know that if you go for fresh starts, you're going to be on the right path. Really try to let go of the things that you're holding on to that are nothing more than unhealthy patterns that are keeping you from being balanced and having control. You're going in a good direction. Spirit is here for you. You just take the lead. All right, Sag, that's your new moon in Pisces reading. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Thanks for joining me here today. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. Website's down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.